So I was on my way out this morning, and while I put on my shoes, little Monet, our 20-month-old baby, came to me, and I was sitting on the chair, and she was trying to put on my shoe. I had the one on already, and she took the other one and she tried to put it on. And in that moment, I just told her she shouldn't put on that shoe. She's going to get hurt with that shoe. She must put on her own shoe. And in that moment, I just got to this thought of how that is so many times us in real life. How we try to put on someone else's shoes, but they're not made for us. It's not our journey. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And so many times in life, I think we come across someone and they obviously walked in their shoes for a while to get to the place where they are. And then we expect that we can just basically go and put on their shoes and be exactly where they are and have the experiences they have and the achievements they have made. But in reality, it doesn't work like that at all. I mean, let's make it real practical. And whenever you need new shoes, you go to a shop and you tell the guy, listen, you first look around, okay, I like this shoe. Then you tell the person, I'm a size 10, do you have the size? They go and they find it and you fit it on and you see, okay, it doesn't fit quite well. It's this shoe brand is a bit too small for me or a bit too big for me. And then you try on another one until it fits snug. And from there, you pay for the shoe and you go out and you're very excited about the shoe and you start wearing it. And in the beginning, it's not that comfortable. You actually have to just walk a bit into it. And at some stage, it gets comfortable and everyone knows that those are your shoes. If you go to some place that people know you, they already know, okay, you've got these shoes. So it's not like something that you can just take from someone else. If you translate that to reality in terms of skill and adventure and a journey in life, is definitely a lot like that. First, you go somewhere and you realize that you'd like actually to have this skill, this shoe, or this experience, this shoe. And then you go for it. You try and make that skill or adventure or whatever the case might be, try and make it your own. Pay for whatever you need to get into that. Sometimes it's plane tickets to some vacation resort or online course or whatever it is. But you make the commitment and then you start walking in that shoe, in that experience, in that adventure, in that journey. You start walking in that. And in the beginning, you're obviously very uncomfortable. And with time, you start walking in that shoe, walking in that experience or that adventure, and it becomes easier. And you can actually start applying that to your real life. And it becomes your shoe. If someone else tries to put that shoe on, they're going to struggle. They're not going to be comfortable. They're going to think, oh, this shoe smells, or there's some sand in the shoe, or you know what I'm saying. So it's very important for us to realize that we can't just go around and put on other people's shoes. Sometimes the shoe is just way too big for you. I mean, like Monet, she's 20 months old. She wears like a baby size 3 or whatever. I don't know. I wear a male adult size 10. So my shoe is like 5 times the size of her foot. My shoe is almost the size of her entire leg. She can't walk in that shoe. And sometimes we expect that we can just be babies in something, whether it's exercise or your spiritual life or a skill or whatever. And you expect as a baby to just get in a shoe that's actually made for an adult, a size 10. And we can't do that. We need to start and grow from small and get to the place where adults are. Go through the whole process of what life will give you in terms of growing up. You need to eat your food. You need to sleep well. All that kind of things you need to do and grow up with that shoe or with that skill or adventure or journey or exercise or spiritual life or whatever. And in time, you can actually start wearing adult shoes. So yeah, it was a thought that I had this morning, and I hope that it resonates with someone. I felt like it was quite a life lesson for me. It's quite a simple thought, but it has big consequences and a deep lesson if you take it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again. Run in your own shoes. Cheers.